Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Maker's Mark BRT 2.
That was a very complicated start.
Why is that?
You on?
Well, I didn't know if the microphones were on. So, anyways, that won't be in. Now it's going to be in. It wouldn't have been in there. So, anyways, so we did recently Maker's Mark BRT 01. This one comes courtesy the shopping, the bootlegging that my friend Steve was when he was down in Kentucky found both BRT 1 and 2. We leapt all year. We could not find these anywhere here in Massachusetts. So thank you again, Steve, for lugging these back home. We got it for $61.
They said, the guys that I talked to, they said that Makers has had a problem shipping.
Trying to ship their stuff
to this direction.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've been basically getting the basics, and
that's it. So it is a 109.4 proof. Again, BRT stands for hand barrel rotation, which they are known for. Yes, H is not in there, but that's what it stands for. And the BRT 2 ones are the ones that are supposedly on the bottom of the brick house, where BRT 01 were the ones from the top. And if I remember, because it was a week ago, that was a nice little cork pop. That was very fruity, if I remember correctly, when we did that one. We can always compare back to it if we need to.
We don't do that.
Well, we haven't in a while because we've been trying to keep the videos shorter because we had people recommending shortening our videos. So we haven't been referring back to them, but I do plan on having this be like a future Sunday fun day since we have a bunch of the barrel strength / wood finishing series on there.
So even this one here might be fruity though. Fruity good.
I had a comment. I kept it to myself. This is the kindly gentle of me today. When you said fruity, so I was going to be like the drinker's fruity. That's what it is. But
okay,
I didn't know. I didn't try it yet, so I couldn't say whether you were right or wrong.
I've never been called that before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe
I'm
very
wondering
sugary
where the fruit went, but I'm not so much getting fruit. But we did just crack it, so
it's got like a sugary flavor going down. Now I kind of lost a nose.
I like the viscosity. Is that what you consider sugary? I'm trying to figure
out. No, it had like a
like
sweetness, like not like a.
That was actually very good. That was a little sip, but that sat on my tongue for days there. That is still there.
109, you said?
Yeah.
61 is what's the price?
That was the price. Yep.
Good thing I'm listening when he's talking.
You know,
thanks
to all the subscribers that actually pay attention, because the one sitting next to me certainly is. You know, I will say I only did that first sip. It is still on my tongue, so I'm trying to wait before I go back in for a second sip. But it's got
a good flavor.
There is really something like I think I got a lot of oak on the first taste too. Like at the end, like it just tasted.
For some reason I'm getting like a sugary.
Like I'm getting a smell, and this is why I'm kind of waiting until I drink. After I drank that, you keep saying sugary, so I want like a sugar, but I'm getting
not so much in the nose, but in the taste, in the flavor in the end. I don't really get that oak. I'm kind of getting like a sweetness.
Mm-mm. No, I didn't shake it. As I was swishing it around, you really get that oak presence on that to me. I really did. Like it was just, it was there. Like I didn't swallow it. I had it sitting there. And as it was sitting on my tongue, it started like you could really taste the extra influence of the wood on there.
And the heat when you do that.
Yeah. These are delicious.
It doesn't hurt the flavor.
This really carries a ton of flavor. I'll be interested to see when we put these blind up against like the regular ones, how much more it carries, or does it? You know what I mean? Or is it in my head? Because really drinking this,
I think that'd be a tough one. That's almost like doing a book. Is which one?
No,
it's gotta be. I don't know. It's
It's
got a
going to
very
be a
good flavor.
happy Sunday
but
fun day. I can tell you that.
It's
But,
got very good flavor. I don't know if they're that distinct, other than maybe the 46.
I don't remember the last one. I don't remember. Honestly, I agree with you. I don't remember them before, but I mean, even on the nose,
We have a few that it's almost a year, so that definitely we don't. And I don't hit them. We don't hit them.
I mean, it is really it is like a super caramelly batter going on. Like to me, like a lot of like I'm getting a batter, which I haven't got off of whiskey in a while. You know what I mean? Like not even like the oatmeal. Like I'm getting like a cake batter where you get that muddle of the brown sugar and the vanilla with it, and it's just but strong. I'm getting it like strong.
Maybe that's the sugary that I'm getting. I get that in the taste.
I almost get that more than like if you say caramel. It's more like that muddle that you do before you when you're like making a banana bread. You have that that combination.
Or when you were kids, remember we used to make the rock candy and you just sucked on that and you have that like sweetness to me on the way down. Or if you've taken like a little smidgen because you spilled the brown sugar and you tried that, it has that sweetness to me. Well, maybe even a little brown sugar, a little nugget, but
crazy viscosity too. Like it really coats the mouth. It coats. You can feel it coming all the way down.
It does stay.
It actually, flavor wise, not just heat. Like it really, like that flavor is intense. That's what I mean.
When we
like
swished it, it's still there. It hasn't gone away. It's still in your gum.
That's what
gullet gums.
Yeah, that's what I meant by the viscosity. It really stays in your mouth a long ways.
Very tasty.
We had a real hard time trying to find these. It'll be interesting to see on because the other one I thought to me seemed a little fruitier.
I would say sweet. This one's sweeter. That one.
This one seems like more.
I don't know if I
caramel-esque is what I'm thinking. Like it really had, with the batter, but like with a drizzle of caramel over the top.
It's not a tough drinker for 109.
No, not at all.
So, and I know you think you hear that from us a lot, and
when you say fruit, I'm almost like it almost sparks like a cherry in the top of the in the nose. When I'm smelling it, like I'm getting the batter, but it reminds me of Ma's banana bread minus the bananas because it really, you get the chocolate and the cherries and the, you know what I mean? Like, because she always put that in there. And to me, it's kind of doing, like I could mistake a chocolate cherry, like a chocolate covered cherry in here. You know what I mean? Like just,
or it could even go with the sweetness of a raisin type, like.
Very good. I will say that.
I agree.
Very, very good.
If you can find it, it's worth the hunt. It's never. I've not seen this in any of our stores. And I've done quite a travel in our little land, and not around.
No, and again, because Steve has been hitting because now it's a year old. They'll be coming out with a new one this year.
And
already,
nobody hit it. None of the guys that I shop with, they didn't hide it.
Right.
So
yeah, no.
They're like, no, there's a problem.
If we get lucky, I know Steve stumbled on an FAE in one of the stores one day and picked it up for me, where that was a year old back when he grabbed it. So
at some random stores,
it was that's what it was, and he was like, oh, is this the one you were looking for? And I'm like, what's the price? He's like, this. And I was like, grab it. Absolutely. That's the one I'm looking for. So, there you go. And he asked when he was down there, he went to Makers. And they laughed at him. They're like, we haven't had that in years. They were nowhere around us anymore. They're gone. So
it's very, very good.
No, it is. It is. I will be real excited and interested to see when we finally do the Sunday Fun Day with all of these can we tell the difference on, I don't know if we'll be able to pick out like one or two, but it would be interesting to see, do we like these better than like the traditional, although we have 4.
There's quite a few barrels up there.
We might have to just do the wood series first and then venture off after that, but maybe take the winner and go after the other ones or something, or vice versa. So, well, there you go. This was
the nose is like very, very good right now. The longer this sits, the better.
It even started good though.
No, but it's really, really good now.
This is where I keep saying I keep thinking I'm getting like a cherry out of it, like a
hint. I told you in the beginning I got a light fruit,
which if I remember way back when we started the channel, Makers came out on a blind, and I thought it was Wild Turkey, and it ended up being Makers because it was throwing a big cherry at us. I remember in one of the blinds we did way back when we first started, but
This is very good.
Overall, this is very, very good. So if you do see it, I highly recommend it,
price.
especially at that price. That's the thing, because I think MSRP is $60. So when he said 61, I'm like, yeah, grab them both, hands down. Like that's a score.
Yeah, it is. It is
You know what I mean? Like you don't. Again, we couldn't find it up here.
No.
He actually got this. I don't know if he got it at Maker's Mark, but he was definitely in Kentucky when he grabbed it. So once again, thank you very much, Steve, for picking this up for me. I greatly appreciate it. You're going to hear that a lot on the channel because he grabbed a ton of us stuff for us when he was down there. So there it is, Maker's Mark BRT 01, oh, excuse me, 02. We did 01. We didn't do them together, so that will be something we do in the future just to see. I'd like to do it as a blind.
That's
why I didn't do it either. I want to see if when we blind
I was tempted, but
oh, there you go.
Or I was going to even grab one of the different ones and see if there was a big difference in flavor. But
and I figured we could do that as a blind too, as a Sunday Fun Day too, just to once it sits. There it is. So there you go. That being said, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Someone knows what that means because he's going to get his treat. So spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.